The stand and reach mobilization is one of my favorite mobilizations to improve the rotation in your shoulders. So what we're working on here is actually your breathing pattern and how your rib cage and your shoulder and upper arm are working together to create better movement. It might look like a stretch when we're performing this exercise, and if you get a good stretch out of standing in this position, I'm going to show you in a second, that's just an added bonus. But the focus point here is we're not chasing a stretch. We're trying to get into a position where we can actually work on improving how we breathe and how our rib cage is expanding and contracting. What we need here is a doorway or something else stable that you can hold on to that won't tip over when you're doing this pattern. For this, I'm just using my machine here, and then I'm gonna angle my thumb down and grab on the machine. And you can do the same in a doorway, just grab the inside of a doorway here. From this position, I'm gonna get my feet close to the machine, and then I'm gonna try to tuck my hips in underneath myself. So imagining that you have a tail that you're pulling in between your legs. When you can't do that anymore, then you're rounding your back and actually try to get into a really poor posture here. So round your back as far as you can, and then pull your chin towards your chest. And when you feel like you can't round your back any further, as I spoke about before, we might feel a stretch in this side of the body, but it's not our goal to get a big stretch here. So just round your back, and then I'm gonna grab my opposite hand and hold it on the side of my rib cage. And then the movement here is that I'm gonna try to breathe in and out only on the side of my rib cage. So taking a big inhale with my nose, and exhaling slowly. Really trying to focus on the fact that I'm only breathing in this part of my rib cage. So expand the ribs here, feel that you're pushing your hand away. And exhale slowly. And feel like you're contracting the rib cage on this side. Five to 10 breaths, or hold this for time for a couple of minutes, will work wonders for your shoulder and your rib cage to work better together, so that your muscles around your shoulder, they don't get tight and limit the movement of your shoulder. That is the stand and reach mobilization.